Warm greetings and welcome to another unforgettable episode of the International Scholars Program Show. Today, we embark on a deeply moving journey, the powerful story of Jeremiah Kachapin Todosia. From the quiet rages of Cheptuya village in Kapenguria, West Pokot County in Kenya, where he once attended livestock under the golden skies as a young hut boy.
We have reached this other end. So all this space here, this is where I used to hunt.
Jeremiah dared to dream far beyond the horizon. With nothing more than great vision and a fire in his heart, he charted an extraordinary path that now leads him straight to the United States. Bariki, 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 Baba, bariki. Where he's pursuing a Master of Science in Economics at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. To truly grasp the magnitude of this achievement, we will walk with him every step of the way, from the dust-laden village trails of West Pokot to the academic halls of one of America's thriving institutions. It is a story built on unshakable determination, unwavering resilience, the boundless support of his community, and the steadfast guidance of the International Scholars Program. Later in the show, we will spotlight Virginia Commonwealth University itself, a hub of innovation and global thinking that continues to empower rising scholars like Jeremiah to chase their academic and professional dreams. So stay tuned and get ready to witness how courage, purpose, and opportunity come together to rewrite a young man's destiny. We crossed county after county, town after town, each mile drawing us closer to West Pokot's Kapenguria town. But the journey wasn't over yet. Here, we paused to recharge and to meet Jeremiah. Humble and composed, he joined us for the final stretch, a ride through winding dirt roads and narrow village paths deep into Cheptuya. In this quiet, rugged place, where few imagined global dreams take root, Jeremiah's story began. A young herds boy shaped by the ridges who dared to dream beyond them. Upon our arrival in Cheptuya, we were met with pure joy. The air pulsed with excitement, a celebration that echoed through song, dance, and tradition. From the young children to the elderly, the entire village turned out to honor one of their own. A proud tribute to a son of the soil whose journey was now inspiring the very community that raised him. Amid the celebration, our hearts were full, but our curiosity even fuller. We wanted to learn, to understand, to see life as it is lived here in Cheptuya. And just as we were eager to understand where Jeremiah came from, they too couldn't wait to catch a glimpse of that distant land their son would soon call home. Now, let's turn back the clock and trace the very first steps of Jeremiah's incredible journey.
I can trace my journey right from here because while starting as a child, this is where I used to stay with the rest of the family, my mom, my siblings, and yeah, I can recall so many beautiful things about my past here.
His path was never easy, marked by challenges that could have stopped him in his tracks. But in every setback, he found strength, and in every doubt, he drew energy and inspiration from this very community.
This place is one of its kind because just like many other rural villages, education is not for everyone because there are a lot of challenges which form hurdles.
From his foundational years at Cheptuya Primary School to his time at St. Joseph's in Kitale, Kenya, Jeremiah remained focused, his eyes firmly set on the goal.
The nearest school around here is called Cheptuya Primary School, and that is where I started my academic journey. From there, I went through primary education, and Yeah, I don't want to praise myself, but I want to just express that I'm glad of my past while in that school, because I will recall performing quite well among the best, among the best, if not the best. And yeah, though in terms of standards, the targets were low, but yes, I was among those performing well. And I believe most of my dreams, most of my perspectives were shaped while in Cheptuya Primary School. From that school, I got some 375 marks. After that, I proceeded to St. Joseph's Kitale. That's where I joined secondary school.
Amidst the daily struggles and limited resources, he held on to his dream with quiet determination, refusing to let his circumstances define his future.
I was doing well all through till the end when I did my KCSE back in 2011. And yeah, my performance then were good. I got an A-, and that's almost one of the highest grades here around.
That same unshakable drive lifted Jeremiah beyond the ridges of Cheptuya and through the towering gates of one of Kenya's most prestigious universities, the University of Nairobi.
I was privileged to come and teach in one of the secondary schools around here. I taught maths for 3 years, from 1 to Form 4. And it's one of the best experiences I've had after school, because at least it even improved my economic situation, because I would earn something. However little it was, but it was something which I would feel comfortable, because living in a rural area and having never had a luxurious life.
So when he came across the International Scholars Program, it felt like destiny. A program designed to guide determined minds like his toward world-class education in the United States.
Around 2011, I was going through Facebook posts, and I came across a post done by Bob Mwiti, a very enticing post, and which matched exactly to what I needed at that point in my life.
For Jeremiah, it wasn't just an opportunity. It was the bridge between everything he had overcome and everything he still dreamed of becoming.
I wanted an opportunity to study outside Kenya, and what I saw in that post attracted me, and I dug deeper. That's when I learned of the ISP, and yeah, that is where the journey began, because just from a simple Facebook post. And I got information, I got into the Telegram section, and from then I started the process of enrolling.
You are watching the ISP show, presented to you by the International Scholars Program. The International Scholars Program is an award-winning international education financing platform that helps bright students pursue graduate studies abroad regardless of their financial background. To learn more about our program, visit us at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com. Jeremiah knew that this dream wouldn't come easy. It would take hard work, relentless determination, and unwavering focus. But he was ready to pay the price, to sacrifice comfort for purpose. He was just a herdsman raised among ridges and livestock, with little exposure but dreams far too big to ignore. America first crossed his mind back in high school. It was just a whisper then, a distant thought sparked by stories, books, and passing conversations. But that whisper grew louder at the University of Nairobi.
As a typical rural boy, village boy, we don't have so much in terms of ambitions, going to America and so on. In fact, choosing careers is a problem, because We've not, in terms of exposure, very little. We've had very little exposure. In fact, just to get on a tangent, I heard of a supermarket the first time when I was doing business as a subject in high school. I had never heard of it because of the setting I grew up in. And so these are the things of America I came to learn very much later in life, after high school. Yeah, that's when I thought of education out of the country. And that was the time I was in the university. And yeah, I'll read some articles, some things, just to get the global outlook. And that's when I started admiring education in America, in particular. Of course, there are other countries with proper education, but America has been the first option. As a graduate, an unlucky graduate to get employment opportunities, I had quite a rough time, because I finished school, no employment, no gainful employment. And so partly that is what kept me looking for educational opportunities.
Through every setback, one thing never changed: his unwavering desire to give back and be a force of change in his community.
Bariki, bariki, Baba. Bariki, 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 Baba. Bariki.
Of course, I'll miss Jeremiah so much, but thank God the technology that is there will allow us to have frequent talks. And yes, I will miss him. I will be talking on phone. So the big moment that we are waiting is that we are looking forward to seeing off Jeremiah at the airport, to give him our goodbyes and to give him our send-offs. Yes, so we are waiting for that big moment.
Nasema program hii asanteni sana. Hamutakosa kwa sababu mlimshikilia akiapply mpaka leo mmetumjumuisha. Tulifikiri hiyo itakuwa siri yenu tu na neema yenu. Lakini vile imekuja hivi, hata roho leo inafanya tu hivi. Nafikiria nani iko na degree.
Apart from the Pokot Women Empowerment Organization, I also worked with Pokot Youth Bunge. That is from 2023 January. And I've been acting as the CEO for the 2 years I've been with them. And yeah, I've had the experience working with communities, community mobilization, doing conflict management, interacting with the county government administration on partnership terms, because Pokot Youth Bunge partnered with the county government of West Pokot in conflict mitigation. And so I've had an experience working with the communities in Kerio Valley, trying to bring peace among the community and promote peaceful coexistence among the warring communities in the Kerio Valley.
Along this journey, Jeremiah found powerful inspiration in Bob Mwiti, the visionary founder and managing director of the International Scholars Program, whose story and mission lit a fire in him to keep pushing forward and believe that his dream was within reach.
I tried so many others, and what stood out for me in this program is one was a person who was driving the program, because the story I read about him inspired me. And another thing that stood out for me is the fact that even without a scholarship, even without financial muscles at personal or even at family level, you can get to pursue and attain your dreams. But in this program, I had no doubt that it was a genuine program, and I was ready to risk the little I had to enroll.
The International Scholars Program has established excellent partnerships to ensure that students have a seamless journey through all the processes involved, from school admissions, funding and visa applications, travel arrangements, and studying abroad. These partnerships include over 20 globally recognized partner universities and incredible lending partners. If you're ready to turn your study abroad dream into reality with the International Scholars Program, apply now at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com and download our comprehensive program handbook. Our head office is located in the United States at Wells Fargo Center, 100 South Ashley Drive, Suite 600, Tampa, Florida. And for inquiries, you can call us at +1 813 333 1080. In Kenya, we are situated in Westlands, Nairobi at the Mirage Tower 1, 8th floor, Suite 01 off Waiyaki Way, next to GTC, and you can reach us there at +254 742 849 555. Additionally, our Meru office is located at Royal Business Park, 7th floor, during Cheke Street, and can be contacted at +254 796 756 726. The International Scholars Program, empowering dreams. From choosing the right school to securing funding and navigating the high-stakes visa process, he was guided with care, clarity, and confidence at every turn, never once feeling alone on the path to his dreams.
So the fall semester 2024 went without me, or I was unsuccessful in that. So I tried the spring semester 2025. I got admissions to 2 schools. Yeah, and I had to choose between pursuing economics, which has been a passion all through, and supply chain management. Of course, I had an easy time choosing because I chose economics at Virginia Commonwealth University, and yeah, that is the time I now got re-energized again that I have admission. I have always believed that visa thing should not be a thing to stop me.
When the day of the visa interview finally arrived, he stepped in prepared, calm, confident, and armed with every answer at his fingertips. He wasn't just hoping to win, he was ready for it.
I went to the next stage, which was visa processing. Still on the stage, the team, the International Scholars Program team, are very helpful because building a good application, a good DS-160 would not work without having support from the team, the people with exposure and with knowledge about how these things go.
The program's team was right there by his side, guiding him through the next steps with reassurance and clarity.
So that I went back to the office, International Scholars Program Nairobi office, and they guided me through the next stages. Of course, the yellow slip was a letter communicating that my case has been put under administrative processing. From 17 December to 31st, it was a long wait because 31st is when they communicated that they have approved my visa, and that is the happiest time of my life.
And now, he has incredible insights to share, wisdom gained from every challenge, every win, every waiting moment.
I will urge anyone interested in this kind of a journey to be prepared and be patient and determined, because sometimes the journey will take the shortest time and sometimes it will take the longest, like my case. And so if you've set your mind or made your mind to begin this journey, then you got to be prepared. And it needs determination and patience at the same time, because you will experience the ups and downs, the lows and highs along the journey. So this needs someone who is prepared and who is set to get through the hurdles which might be placed on the way, because there are so many steps. There are so many steps, and these steps sometimes become basically roadblocks. And if you are not determined enough or patient enough, probably you may not be able to withstand the pressures along the way.
Then came the day he had long anticipated, departure day, a day that marked the end of one chapter and the powerful beginning of another. It was more than just a flight, it was a symbol of everything he had worked for, prayed for, and waited for. He was glad to take this step with faith in his heart and hope lighting the way. Not just for himself, but for those around him, for the loved ones who had believed in him, prayed for him, and walked this journey beside him.
I'm just happy that finally I'm taking this step, a step that I will say that I'm diving into uncharted waters, according to me. But yeah, I hope it's going to turn out what the program dreamt of.
Ready to represent, to set the pace, and to prove that even from the most remote corners of the world, greatness can rise and lead the way. Founded in 1838, Virginia Commonwealth University, otherwise known as VCU, is a respected public research institution located in the historic city of Richmond, Virginia. With a reputation for innovation, diversity, and hands-on learning, VCU offers a rich academic environment that prepares students to lead and excel across industries worldwide. Home to more than 28,000 students, including 7,212 postgraduate scholars, VCU nurtures a vibrant and inclusive community where curiosity is encouraged and bold ideas take shape. With an acceptance rate of 91%, the university offers a highly accessible pathway for driven and qualified students to pursue their academic goals. For international students seeking a well-rounded education in a dynamic US city, VCU is a compelling option. The yearly out-of-state tuition fee is $33,656 reflecting the value of a research-driven education with real-world impact. Students enrolling at Virginia Commonwealth University through the International Scholars Program gain access to several tailored benefits that simplify and enrich the admission journey. These include priority admission processing, exclusive support through the application process phase, and a smooth transition into graduate studies at one of the top research institutions in the East Coast. To qualify for the International Scholars Program at Virginia Commonwealth University, applicants must be ready to pursue one of the following Master of Science programs: Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering, Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Science in Information Systems, Master of Science in Data Science, Master of Science in Mechanical and Nuclear Engineering, Master of Science in Decision Analytics with concentrations in Accounting Analytics, Data Science in Business, Financial Analytics, and Marketing Analytics. Finally, Master of Science in Engineering with concentrations in Aerospace Engineering, Chemical and Life Science Engineering, Electrical and Computer Engineering, Engineering Management, Environmental and Sustainable Engineering, Rehabilitation Engineering, Systems Engineering, and Tissue Engineering and Regeneration Medicine. From Nairobi's Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Jeremiah boarded his first international flight, leaving behind the skies of home and stepping into the journey of a lifetime. His first stop was Paris in France, where a quiet layover in the City of Lights made the dream feel suddenly real. From there, he crossed the Atlantic to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, a bustling hub that welcomed him with the energy of new beginnings. Then, one final flight carried him to Richmond, Virginia, home to Virginia Commonwealth University and the place where his future was ready and waiting. Now, in the land of his dreams, Jeremiah speaks with joy and gratitude as he reflects on his journey.
With my experience moving from Kenya to the United States, it was a very exciting experience, moving from home to the city, Nairobi, and then taking a flight to America.
Even after crossing oceans and arriving in a new land, Jeremiah is deeply grateful that the program didn't leave his side. The support didn't stop at the visa approval or the flight booking, it followed him into this new chapter.
As soon as I got here,
I had to be hosted by a friend from Africa who hosted me for some few days, after which I was able to sign an agreement and move into my apartment. ISP community became very handy because paying for those fast rents was not possible without them, because they paid for the first rent together with the deposit, and I was able to settle after all. And I will also say, in terms of all the logistics from Kenya to this place, ISP was very, very instrumental, because as a single person, without networks, like having accounts linked to dollar accounts would not be easy. But then they came in and they were able to take care of all the logistics, including the first pocket money upon arriving here.
Since arriving, Jeremiah has embraced a wave of new experiences, many of them strikingly different from life back home.
Experience here is a mix of excitement, a mix of good things, and even sometimes you got some challenges here and there. But the good thing is you are here with so many other people from Africa, from Asia, and interacting with them becomes something very enriching as an individual. And the good thing about the school is that sometimes there are programs for international students. We are called to meet with students from countries outside outside USA. And with those interactions, we get to learn from one another and exchange in terms of experiences here and how to find our ways and make life better here.
As Jeremiah begins his new chapter at Virginia Commonwealth University, we honor not just where he is, but the remarkable journey it took to get here. From the ridges of Cheptoya to the classrooms of Richmond, his path was paved with great vision and unwavering belief. He carries the hopes of his family, the pride of West Pokot, and the story of a houseboy who dared to dream beyond his world. May his journey inspire you to believe, to begin, and to boldly pursue what once felt out of reach, because your future is just one step away. You have been watching the International Scholars Program show, brought to you by the International Scholars Program. Come back again next time for more fascinating stories of our beneficiaries as we take you through their journeys right from their homes to living their dreams abroad.